And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing 7 Days to Die. Well, as thinking about this design, we survived the horde night, which was good, but they're only going to get worse. And day 7 is your first horde. It's kind of the introduction. They're only going to get worse, so we're going to need to fortify our area here. I tore down a rock that was over here, right here. And I started to smelt some stone for some more concrete, since we now have a concrete mixer, which is awesome. But I was thinking about this design a little bit and how it's sunk into the ground, and we'd have to start excavating just a massive amount of dirt in order to get that level. So what I was thinking is, right here we're at elevation +1, and if we go down to our little area here, so down here, this is elevation -3. So we have 4 levels that we could go up and still be level with that up there, which is where I kind of want to be. So with that, I think what we're going to want to do is get some rebar frames so we can set this up. So 2, 3... and now we're at 0. So that is the +1, which is level with all of that. So if I make a house and make this like sort of a basement type thing, then I would be able to take this level, the one I'm on now, and sort of fill in around the house. It's a lot easier adding material than it is removing it, I've found. So if we do this and make this the new level, then we have a lot less material that we have to excavate. And then the stuff that we do excavate, we can use to fill in all the way around. And then I can use this level as my sort of underneath the ground level. So all my structure will be above me here. Because I kind of like to switch it up a little bit here and see if we can't make it work. And we have to get rid of some of this dirt. Just to clear up some space. Having the steel tools helps now. So that would be the new floor right there. Just get all our pillars set up. That way I have some stuff to do with concrete when I finally get it back. I will want to go scavenging here soon just to pick up some more schematics and get my player really upgraded. So there is the new level. It's weird, those have like a blue outline on them. That's interesting. So this would be kind of like my basement, but it will be mainly for smelting and all that stuff under. It won't be necessarily underground, but it'll be close. As close to underground as I'm going to get here. Untouched. Oh, interesting. So we got this huge area of clay right here that I would have had to dig into, but now I'm gonna have to go find another source of clay somewhere. So it might be a little more convenient. clean all of this up here. I don't know why I did that. Just randomly use my axe. So yeah, now I've got some steel tools, which will really help speed up all my resource gathering. I'm still, you know, kind of far away from one-hitting everything just because my tools, you know, tools are only level 100 and about 150, 160. So I would have to invest some points into toolsmithing if I really want to max that out. But see, even up here, this should be +1 as well. So this is kind of ground level. So you can see the big valley here that we're going to have to fill in. So it's going to take quite a bit of material to fill it in. I heard something. Oh, yep. Nothing. Thought I saw a pig over here too. There he is. Come on, pig. Oh, he stopped. Just got him. I'd really love a hunting knife. Oh, and they recently, in the latest beta update, they changed it so you don't need a schematic to build a wrench. The wrench is now craftable as soon as you get steel going. So that is a good change, in my opinion. Because there's just too many things gated around the wrench and the workbench. So yeah, there's a lot of material that we're going to need to find and excavate. Ooh. I love finding birds' nests randomly. So all this will probably have to be backfilled as well, because I want a nice smooth area for my hordes to run in to their doom. So much stuff out here that I haven't picked up yet. And I can use this nice big flat area up here for a farm. Oh, there. And I just gotta take out some of this miscellaneous stuff here. I'm not sure where my weed cleaver went. Now we're able to take these down in 3 hits. I remember when I was standing there for 5 minutes trying to take one of those down. All these little bushes are so annoying. There we go. Really? At least my mining tools is going up. It's a good way to uncover birds' nests too. So yeah, there's a lot of material that we're going to need. So this whole valley in here we're going to want to fill in eventually. This is just part of the process of building up enough resources. Oh, I'm able to 3-hit these. These are nice. There will come a time where I'll be able to 1-hit all this stuff. Hopefully soon. Get a little bit of iron and a little bit of extra stone. I mean, I'm smelting. I actually put 5,000 stone to smelt, and I'm making another 1,000 sand. So that's another 100 with the sand. That's another 100. But you put 5,000 stone to smelt, you're going to get 5,000 cement out of it. So I'm going to need a lot of stone really, really quickly in order to make everything work the way I want it to. Because I'd really like, at least by day 21, I want this to be livable and defended. So we just have a little bit of cleanup to do around before I really start doing terraforming. Keeping the little area here. I'm not sure if the bookstore loot has respawned yet. I kind of visited there a little too early, and it might, I'm not sure, it might reset the spawn timer on all the loot that's in there. Put my steel axe to work here. The very first steel axe I have. And you know, the latest mechanics where you have to craft steel tools in the workbench, while I agree with the reasons, it's tough to make the transition. As somebody who's played this on prior alphas, I'm so used to being able to craft stuff, so much stuff on the fly, that it's kind of tough to transition, but it also encourages more repairing of tools rather than crafting new ones. So get rid of all these big obstacles in the way, and then I can go through with the weed cleaver and really clear out the weeds that are in the way, and then I can start digging and getting some dirt and filling this in. But this is a large part of the game, early game, is just getting the resources to build what you want to build. And if you hit a brick wall of, you know, crafting, there you have something that you want to craft but you can't, you know, that's when you go out looting. So, or if you get bored of building, you just go out looting for a little while and sort of mix it up a little bit. That's kind of what I've been doing. I go around, do this sort of work for a while, and you know, every once in a while I'll go out and it'll be like, oh, we're gonna go looting somewhere. And you know, getting their tool smithing, your weapon smithing up really helps. Let's see. Just make sure there's no one sneaking up behind me. That's always a risk. Alright, it looks like I've got all the major obstacles out of the way. Just grabbing cotton. Just take the rest of these out just to clean it up. Make it easier once we come through with a weed cleaver. There's less stuff in the way. Plus it gives us some more stone. Which we can always use a lot more stone, and as well as a little iron. So we're getting a little iron out of this deal as well. And I haven't built a proper mine yet. But you know, everybody's mentioning, you know, the ore distribution stuff has changed in the latest patches, and I totally understand that, but you also have to understand that going into this, when I first started this map, I had already modded the ore distribution, so I didn't have to grind as much in between episodes. So I have a little bit more ores down there, or I should anyway. We will see once I finally go down there. But I should have some more ores available to me. All right. I want to leave these sides open for now until I know where my mine is going to go. I still want to go down here and in. Oh, there's a stag. See if I can hit it from here. Oh, it stopped right behind that tree. I think my arrows are dropping too much. There we go. Really? How many arrows have I wasted on this guy? Yeah. Okay. This is getting annoying. He is way too far away for me to get a good hit on. Got him. Well, that was like, I don't know, 12 arrows? Crazy. And now you want to clear out these carcasses because they emit smell, and enough of those are around, you'll start spawning screamers around your base because just the animal carcasses are attracting them. So just be wise to that, and don't be surprised if you have a lot of them around where screamers start to congregate around your area. So there's one big rock cluster there that I can take out. That'll give me a lot of stone. There's probably a few thousand stone in there. And it looks like my potato plants are coming in. These two here are actually fertilized. So I've got these, which is 2 potatoes. When these mature, they should be more than 2. I should get more than 2 out of each one of those. It has a random chance, but it's a pretty high random chance. Is that a zombie or a weed? I think that's a weed. It's one of the reasons I always take out those little bushes, because I always think, you know, with the level of detail distance, they kind of look like zombies from a distance. Let's go see how my cement is doing. So I have 2,800 stone. So if I have cement, so I can do 500, which is just 50 blocks, or I can wait for a little while and have that pick up, get more out of it. We got lots of iron. I'm really picking up a lot of iron from all those rocks. Animal hide bone. I really don't have a sorting system in here anymore. I thought I had one for a while, but really, I really don't. Ooh. A bunch more feathers. And a brown shirt. So while this thing is running, I have a little bit of iron in there. See if I can make some more rebar frames. Building. Rebar frame. Could make like 50 more. Just for something for this thing to do while it's sitting here grinding away on that stone. Now that my inventory is a little cleaner, we can go out and hit it up again. And let's get the weed cleaver crafting. What's the craft time on that? Oh, not too bad. I'm gonna want to smelt some more steel here soon. Oh, the weed whacking is nice. So, just kind of go around, take the snowberries. And this little area here is the only spot in the whole surroundings that isn't really high enough. So I'm going to have to put like a ramp system way in the back and have a long lead into the base. I don't really want to, even though these don't do any damage, I really don't want to hit my concrete blocks and cause them damage. I want to get rid of a lot of these weeds just so they're not in the way when I start placing blocks. It uses a lot of stamina. But get this nice area cleared. That way, when I start clearing mountains, or when I start clearing these hills around, like this one right there, I can basically start digging from the top and work my way down. And once I get, you know, far enough down where it starts to spawn stone, and I can just kind of go around and use the dirt. But all of this area I thought I heard something else too. Make sure it's not a wandering horde. Alright. It's not. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.